I'm teaching a course this fall. The students are involved in writing a grant proposal, and one of the things that often contributes to successful entrepreneurs are seeking grants, outside money. Just quick tips that you would give to students who would have a passion about a group, whether it's teen parents or homeless or older workers. If they want to write a grant to secure funds to create a program, what's been your experience about seeking outside money and being successful at that?
Well, we'll all do it. Janet, this also ties into the previous question. At Rutgers, Rutgers is a very unusual university. It's right there at the doorstep to Manhattan. It's there where all the publishers are and the funding agencies, not the feds, but the others. And so faculty at Rutgers were one person unto themselves. Administrators, you take care of business, leave us the heck alone, because these book publishers are walking our halls and putting deals in front of us all the time. That led to the opportunity to do a grant to redesign K through 12. So we were able, with the students and myself and the school teachers and the administrators, to redesign a part of South Plainfield Public Schools into a very revolutionary concept at that point. But when you don't have the advantage of people coming to you and saying, do you want money, the thing that we're seeing in my field most often now, because most of the people we're dealing with are getting federal money, which is tough to get, is they're working it almost as if they were working the legislature for funding. They go and they meet with people. They use the strategy of what are you interested in funding these days? What are the things that are on your mind? And then they'll go back and have back and forth conversations with the person. So by the time the grant proposal ends up on their desk, the person has already bought into it. So we're seeing a lot of strategy involved in getting grants these days for what people are doing. That also requires entrepreneurism. And it requires the ability to determine a case, then craft the case, make the case, sell the deal, and close it.
Well, just to piggyback on that, I always want to know what is it that the payer wants. And I tend to go after very few grants. Grants, from my perspective, are not renewable. So I have a hard time putting a work unit into place for something that's going to run out in a year or two. I'm much more likely to go to a managed care company that does Medicaid and know what they want and pitch them a deal that is going to be so good, they're going to jump at it. I worked with a large managed care company in Massachusetts that the mandate from their payer was to reduce hospital readmissions. So I said, I know I can do this. If you let me go into the hospital while people are admitted there and start to talk to them about aftercare the first day they get there. Because the way aftercare usually works is the hospital is really rushed and you're there on your last day, you have your bag packed, you're sitting on the bed, and they come in and give you a card, which by the time you're in the parking lot, you've lost. So I want to go in there and meet the people and talk with them, find out more about them, to develop a relationship, and talk to them about what appointments work for them, what kind of problems they have, so that when they discharge, they have a face and name to go with it. Talk to the insurance companies, and they said, I love that. And they funded us and doubled our rate in order to get it done.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about grants. my approach would be hire somebody who knows grants. Beyond that, I don't know what to say.